Putting that sign up saying joy,
Yeah,
joy and love.
Joy and love.
That's faith.
It's joy and love. You play your music. You got all these colorful lights on a tree, and it's just wrap it in a bowl. You get the gifts. It's the holidays. You be with your family and all this stuff. So how could someone think that this isn't bad? This isn't bad. You just with your family. It's just for the kids. It's time off from work. This, that, and the third. Like, no, this has no meaning. This is a fairy tale. This is an imagination. This is something where somebody put on the earth, and it's like, it's obviously idolatry, but it's nothing real. There's no meaning behind any of this.
Not
but
solid.
We can dive into the precepts. We can dive into scriptures and find meaning of feast of dedication. We can find meaning of the Hanukkah. We can go into that.
We know that's solid.
Right. Right. King. We know that's solid. We got proof to back it up. They tell you what to do, how to do it, what can you do, how it go down. But you ask somebody what Christmas means, it's his birthday.
Yeah.
Jesus'
Get
birthday.
100 answers, different.
This, that, third. All right, what about New Year's?
Whatever fit their lifestyle, that's what it represents.
What they say, New Year's revolution. Throw this out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that.
It's New Year.
Eat black beans.
Yeah, they do that. Eat the black beans. They make food to represent, to get money, for riches, whatever it is, for good things to happen in their life.
Right.
It's like, you said what?
I never heard that.
Oh yeah. You never heard the black beans? Yeah.
Black eyed peas.
Black eyed peas. Yeah. They've been doing that. Yeah. Greens. Yeah. Cornbread. Yeah.
All that stuff, it'll bring you good fortune or something like that. Yeah. Off as hell, right?
That's like in Revelation, it's talking about sacrifice food for idols.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who you think about to bring you that fortune?
That's right.
Right, exactly.
And that's changing the truth of God into a lie.
Yeah.
Because we know that when we read scripture, whether it's Passover, we have to eat certain foods because it represents certain things. So they know to take that and twist that and change the truth. Oh, this gonna mean this. This gonna mean that. All that stuff is wicked as hell, man. But our people just go with it. They think, and it's sad, man. You love your family and stuff like that. But it's just, it's ultimately up to the Most High for them to get it. But all praise to the Most High that we had an understanding. We pray that He don't take it from us, man. But you can get caught up. You can read on, King.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator.
So you worship and serving the creature more than the Creator when you indulge in this wickedness. You serving the creature more than the Creator. You serving down Esau. You serving these other heathens and their so-called gods rather than you are the Most High God. You have a God. He's real. You know what I'm saying? We serving these other gods in these other nations by dwelling and dabbling and enjoying these days that they have set for this place. This is not our rest. This is not where we should be and getting down with the ways of America, man. Because they are against you. No matter how good it looks, no matter how dressed up it is, they are against you. You know what I'm saying? Stop getting caught up in the things that they think they are providing for you when the Most High can provide for you greater things.
That's right.
Don't get caught up and wrapped up in this spell, because it is a spell. You at the store, they playing Mariah Carey, #1 hit, year after year around this time. You just start getting into it, because she's a sister. She can sing, and you've been hearing that same spell and song your whole life. So it's like, dang, it's like it just got you in a damn near trance, man. Yeah. Our people get caught up. They get emotional, You gotta flee from these things, man. You gotta flee from these things. Get back with the Most High, man. We got beautiful songs over here. We got beautiful feasts to keep over here. You gotta dive into it. It's a beautiful thing when you have a real meaning behind something. Slave rebellions. Those things are the reason why we keep that stuff. It's not just somebody's birthday. I don't know. It's for the kids. It's this and that and the third. Everybody's got so many different answers. It's crazy, man.
Right.
It's crazy.
It's about family,
Yep.
Yeah, man. We gotta. It's man. You gotta grow up, man.
Yeah.
You gotta grow up. Read on, King.
For this cause, God gave them up unto vile affections.
Vile affections, man. You caught up with these vile affections. Read.
For even their women did change the natural use into which is against nature.
Man, it's against nature, man. They trying to dabble into the, you know what that's going into. So we gotta wake up. Give me the book of Proverbs chapter 24, in verse 1. Like the brother was saying, when he didn't believe, we say he didn't believe in God. The brother, he didn't believe in God.
Yeah,
He
God.
felt that the damn heathen was the way.
Yeah.
Right? He
Yeah, they
wanted to
take
follow
care of
the
me.
heathen. He admired what they done. And they
Yeah.
and they do that. Jake do that. They admire what the other nations do and how they get down and how they carry themselves business wise.
Yeah.
And they wanna mock that. They wanna do what they do. They wanna live like they live. But that's not your life, man.
Right.
You wasn't dealt them deck of cards, man. You can have a good life. Yeah, you can learn. You can be shown things, but don't hold what you know or what you see them do higher than what you know about the Most High, or what the Most High is.
I feel like that's that Uncle Tom mentality.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. Exactly.
Sambo.
Yeah, Sambo. Yep. Because you gotta like in sports, you gotta study your opponent.
Yeah.
You gotta see what they doing, how they moving. You do.
Yeah.
That's wisdom. You wanna have learn things in greater matter of small. Paraphrasing. So you do want to learn some of these things, but don't engulf yourself in your life around that stuff. Because then you just continue to be weak. And that's not make you weak. It's make you make your faith weak. It don't make you strong in the Most High when you're doing that.
Right.
You're dependent on another man, another nation, and then go on and on and on.
Right.
You bring it out, King.
Matthew 24, verse 1. Be not thou envious against evil men.
See that? Our people be envious against these evil men. The men that make these buildings, the men that make millions of dollars, they envious of that. They feel like that they have a greater life than thou. But no, you are the children of the Most High. You have a direct descendant of these people of the book. So you have a fortune, you have riches, but it just may not be at the moment money or anything like that. But you have riches of the spirit, man. It's scary to earn that amount of money. It's scary that people want to say, they talk about the lottery. It's scary to have that amount of money in your hands, because what you gonna do with it now? How you gonna deliver? You gonna give back? How you gonna move with that amount of money? People say, I'll leave. I'll just go. I'll hide. It's a scary thing to think about.
It's like, you look at the history of it, it's a lot of bad things that happen to people that want it.
Yep.
You go through the history, suicide, people set up people to get robbed.
Yep.
And, So
now you don't trust nobody now.
Don't trust
You
nobody,
got all this money. How you gonna deal with it?
Yeah.
You just gonna like go broke?
Yeah.
And then you'll be a mockery.
Yeah.
You gonna give back. You gonna do what's right.
So you gotta go hide somewhere.
Yeah.
Until a different
So
time.
people admire that stuff. Read it again, King.
Be not thou envious of evil men, neither desire to be with them.
That's right. People and people look at the damn government or the office, the people that are high up, and they admire those things. You look at those people in those positions, the politicians, they shave their face. So Jake feel like he gotta shave your face. He in business, corporate. You feel like you gotta have a look of them so you can fit in with them. You know what I'm saying? You get a suit, tie. You talking different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that stuff. Yeah, you gotta carry yourself while we're here in our captivity, but don't look at those things greater than the Most High.
Right.
And our people do. They envy that.
Right.
They feel like they need to live that. They want to model their whole life behind it. Their family, the kids, trickle down.
This is it.
We know a guy like that.
Yeah.
We know a guy like that. He said, you ever see all the presidents? He got a shaved face. You look at Bill Cosby. He got a shaved face. You gotta shave your face, man. I'm like, not shaving my face anymore.
That's right.
I'm done with that. I learned you can't do it. I'm not doing it.
Right.
I'm not doing that. All the people, they do that. I need to do that work. Get a Jake. Like, man, if I can just get the line of that. Like, man, get out of here, man. Get out of here.
Wow.
So you can't envy can't envy these other people, these other nations. We don't care.
For their heart studies destruction, and their lips talk of much mystery.
That's right. They heart study destruction. The lips talk mischief. Evil things. That's why they trying to take the resources from our people, our elderly people. The insurances. I seen another video. A sister, she had cancer. She couldn't pay for her chemo. They took her off the chemo. She had to leave, and she ended up dying, man. A sister fighting for her life on the chemo. She needed it. The bill was $5,000. She couldn't pay the bill, and they just took her off. Oh yeah, and she ended up dying, man. That's evil and wicked. Them people don't care about us,
Right.
They don't care about our health, our safety. They don't care about these things. These things are a facade. It's like a mirage. It's like something that they feel like they got our back, but they really don't. That crafty counsel, right? That's what it is, crafty counsel. They say all these beautiful things and think that we're gonna be saved, but no, they don't got our best interests at heart. We'll bring it out.
many times they gotta show us that?
Yeah, they do it over and over again. How many times, like, how many times you gonna keep falling for it? What they say, you fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice. I forget how it goes. It's like, it's not on them, it's on you. You know? So we gotta come out of that thing and come back to the Most High. No, we did that before. Me and my brother, we depended on the man. We had the Most High, we believed, but it was like we were still kind of waiting on this man to help us. We still was leaning on him, depending on seeing if he was gonna come through. You know, but it never happened. It never happened. And we you know, the Most High taught us a good lesson. Don't depend on man, you depend on the Most High.
That's right.
Bring it out, King.
Through wisdom is a house built, and by understanding is it established.
That's right. Wisdom is a house built, and understanding is established. You build your house on wisdom.
That's right.
And understanding will establish it. Read.
And by knowledge shall the chambers be filled with all precious and present riches.
That's right. Your knowledge will be filled, man, with precious riches. Through the knowledge and wisdom of the Most High. You'll be able to attain those things. Read on, King.
A wise man is strong, yea, a man of knowledge increases strength.
That's right. A wise man is strong, but you want to increase your wisdom with knowledge, man. Right. You want to increase the wisdom with knowledge, man. It's almost like working out. You got a great workout plan. You lift weights, you run, all that stuff, but you don't have a good diet. You know, you don't have the knowledge to help the running and all the working out what you do with the good nutrition, with good proteins and stuff like that. You know, you won't have the results that you would like to have if you would have had a good diet. So you had the wisdom, but you want to have that knowledge to increase it, to turn you up. Bring it out.
For by wise counsel thou shalt make thy war, and in multitude of counselors there is safety.
That's right. Multitude of counselors, there's safety, man. You gotta have a multitude of brothers on the same mindset, and that safety will be there for you. You can ask them questions, bounce things off each other. Read.
He that devises to do evil shall be called a mischievous person.
See that? You'll be mischievous if you devise to do evil. There's no reason for that. That's what they do. This is a crafty counsel, devising evil, tricking your mind, thinking this is a good thing, and it's not. Lull you to sleep with the music, lull you to sleep with the presence, but you continue to be in that idolatry. You continue to serve other gods. How you feeling, King? How you doing? All praise to the Most High. You believe in God?
I believe in the Creator.
You believe in Creator?
Yeah, I believe blacks is the original gods.
You believe blacks is the original gods? Okay. Okay. In the scriptures, it says we are gods. It says you are gods. So when the word God, it just means power. Meaning you have power. You have power. Like anything can be a god, though. Anything, because you're giving power to it. Your phone, another woman, another man, your job, all that stuff can be looked at as gods because the word God just means power. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when you say ye are gods, I mean, yeah, we are gods. We got power too, but we are not the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? We're not the creator of heaven and earth. These are things that we cannot even explain. You know what I'm saying? So when you dive into you a God, yes, we are God. This is a God. He is a God. You are a God, King. But you're not the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? Right? So what we up here doing is we are teaching our people who they are out the scripture. Your bloodline, your lineage, where you come from. Because if I was to ask you who you are, what would you say? Yeah, like, who are you? Where you come from? What's your nation of people? Like, you're indigenous? All right, so as an indigenous person, what are things that indigenous people did or do that represents their heritage or their nation?
What makes their culture?
Right.
We got stripped from our culture, so we really don't know. They took it away from us, so we really don't know. So we trying to figure that out right now.
That's right. So that's what we up here doing. We showing our people who we are out of the book that can be proven through what we are customs, the things that we've done that will prove who we are out of this book. You know what I'm saying?
I believe in Moses.
Okay.
Jesus. I believe there was prophets. You know what I mean? Like, I think it was like how I feel like I was sitting there. Cause today I just did something magnificent. I just graduated. So, but I'm straight from the gutter though. Okay. You know, I got numbers, penitentiary numbers and everything, and I feel like I was sitting there to wake my people up and show them a different way. That's what, like, we are natural farmers.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's why I'm trying to come up with a youth program for the kids to teach them how to farm and fish.
Okay.
Everything that we kill it for and all that, it was already put here for us.
Right.
It grows out the ground.
Right.
So the Creator already got it set up for us.
That's right.
We just gotta reconnect with ourselves and with the Creator so we can figure out what it is that we're doing wrong.
So if the Creator set all these things out for us on the earth, right? So how come we gotta
Come
pay
around.
for this? Sit right there.
Come around a
Sit
little bit,
right
brother.
there.
Yeah,
You read
'cause that's the
it.
line.
It's just like he the reader, so it's like you kind of gotta
Yeah.
interact, kind of next to him. You don't look good.
Yeah, you good. You good. You just can't lined up.
So what we saying is, so you said the Creator got everything out for us on the earth, right? So how come we gotta pay for water?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what makes us have to reconnect with ourselves so we can overpower the system.
But I'm saying though,
It's the system that got us paying for water.
so who's the head of the system?
Nigga that's high in the money tree.
Hide the money trees.
Yeah, because I ain't never seen no money
You can
tree.
put
And
the Psalms 82.
Whoever created this dollar, just like this concrete, the streets and all that.
So how
This
come
don't-
so how come I gotta pay for water though? Like why do I gotta? But like why do I gotta pay for it? Like who? So who?
You really don't. You doing it because you think you have to.
So I can go in the store and just take a water bottle of water.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you gotta figure out how to create your own way to survive. Animals don't pay for no water. You don't see animals paying for nothing.
Check this out.
It's all in your mind. That's what they did. They tricked us as kids, put us in our school system,
We agree with that.
and put us in and did everything to us to make us forget where we come from and how
Right.
we build.
So how do you know? So what's the proof of you finding that?
It's in my DNA.
It's in your DNA. Prove it.
What you mean,
Prove it.
I had dreams about it.
About what?
I'm saying though, like it's like you harassing. We having a conversation. Right?
I'm asking.
You
Because you
ain't
saying
You trying to learn what you're saying. How you just trying to figure out how
I'm
you.
telling you going off of a book.
We gotta
Come
go.
around, you keep coming around. That's it.
Yeah,
You
we
gotta come
we
around.
teach- It's like our like.
It's like you in school. You know, you.
I ain't saying you is this.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
gotta
but you
look
keep.
like.
You make me feel uncomfortable.
No, because you both.
Because
Because
I just told you I just came for the pants. Too many people walking.
yeah, but you walking on the line. We usually have the line.
Where I can see it.
Right. But you safe up here, brother. Ain't nothing going on up here. Ain't nothing going on up here. Ain't nothing going on up
What
here.
I'm saying is this though, bro. Y'all, it's a.
You safe up here, brother. You safe up here, brother.
No,
you safe, bro.
Stay here, bro. Stay here, bro.
It ain't that, brother. Come back. It ain't. We about to show you, King.
He don't believe in the book, man. He don't believe in this book.
But can we read you something? We let you talk. You can't give us. We can't reply and rebuttal. All right, we're gonna let you talk. All right, we listening.
So
Okay,
this,
we listening.
so this book
Listen,
bother
King.
this book bother you? This book bother you?
Come holler at us. Don't run, King. Don't run. Come holler at us then. Nah.
That spirit
Come on,
ain't
man,
right.
we
His spirit
mad,
ain't
King.
right. His spirit ain't right. Man.
Come on,
His spirit
man.
ain't right. Yeah, his
Come
spirit
on,
ain't
then we
right.
out.
His spirit
All
ain't
right,
right.
man.
His spirit
See,
ain't
Jake
right.
don't want to listen, man.
Yeah,
Jake
yeah.
don't want to get it. He want to have
he
his
was
own
trying to
way.
take over.
He want to do what he want to do. He think this is the streets.
Yeah.
This not the streets,
Yeah,
brother.
he worried about
We not
somebody-
We're not up here
Yeah,
against you,
ain't
King.
nobody gonna do
We're not
nothing
up
to-
here trying to take nothing from you.
Yeah.
We're trying to show you
Ain't nobody-
something. We're not in no gang. We don't have no guns. Brother's not doing that.
Listen, what I'm saying, I just told y'all, I'm telling my way. But what I'm saying is, you trying to tell me something that's going on in a book. You was born to know right from wrong, right? Before you even came across a book,
Taught
you
that, King.
knew.
You taught that.
And when you come out your mother womb, you innately love your mother, right?
You said right from wrong.
It's wrong to kill your mama, right? You know when you come out the womb to
But
not
people
to
kill their
her.
mom all the time.
And I'm saying though, they was taught something happened to them. They've been traumatized.
So if I'm a kid, right, I'm a baby, right, or I'm a young shorty, and I play outside, and I just go run in the street, and how do I know not to run in the street?
Listen, what I'm saying is this, right?
Well, you gotta answer
Yeah,
that.
answer that. We got to
You
answer. You just ask a question.
I'm ready for the
We asking
conversation.
you questions, King. You're not answering.
That's
You
all.
ain't answer my question.
What is it?
When you was born, did you know not to kill your mama, right?
I don't know that. How you know that? Like how do you can't even feed yourself.
You got to be taught, brother. You got to be nourished. You got to be milked.
Hold on, Michelle. Hold on. Say it again. What's-
Y'all
not
all
against
talking-
you.
We not against you.
Slow down, slow down, slow down.
Hold on, stop. Hold your peace, King.
His spirit ain't right.
I'm a 5%er, man.
5%. What that mean?
You don't know what that means?
I'm
I'm
asking.
5% of the people that know the real in the world.
Okay.
It's 85% that don't know. It's 15% that do know. then it's 5% that do. It's 15% that know and ain't gonna tell because they're making money.
So how you know that you
No,
in
that's
5%?
the system. The system is the 15%.
But how you know you in that percentile? Like where you learn the knowledge? Like you learned it from somebody telling you this, or you learned it from reading something? How you learn?
It's in our DNA.
See, give me the 1 Thessalonians 5:20. This is what the scriptures teach. This is what the scriptures teach, man. You gotta prove what you're saying, man. You can't. Come on, King. Come holler at us, man. Let's learn you something real quick. But it's like you walking away. We can't even talk. You leaving.
You ain't trying to
You
hear that.
graduated, but you can't even read the book that we're trying to read.
Yeah, oh, that's a good point. So when you graduated, where you came from, did you read a book? When you graduated, did you read a book, King? Did you read when you graduated? All right then, King, that's what we saying. You believe that book, but you don't believe book like this. I can't hear you, King. You all the way over there.
This spirit ain't right. This spirit ain't right.
We have to wake up, man. It's getting bad, man. When you say something as a man, you gotta prove what you're saying. You can't just say anything. That's like a kid. He say anything. Like the sky is purple, or the sky or the grass is blue. Well, it's not.
He basically saying his DNA gave him.
It's like I mean, I probably didn't handle that the best because I know how it is when you're in the world. You feel like when brothers trying to show you something, somebody teaching you something, you kind of got your own way, you kind of fighting that, and you don't want to, kind of don't want to submit to the Most High and His word. But it's like you gotta, at some point, you're gonna have to listen. Brother, you reached a point in life where you graduated from where you graduated from. You made some of your life. So you took the time to have patience with a teacher to teach you something. You took the time out of your life to be able to gain understanding through the book or whatever book that you read from. You got understanding through that. So what we up here teaching is who we are according to the book. We're going into prophecy. We're trying to prove things. So when the Bible say you got to prove things, or when the Bible say different prophecies, we can prove what we saying out the book. We're not just walking around saying it's in our DNA.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're not walking around saying that it's in us. Because it's like, okay, but you gotta increase your wisdom through your knowledge.
You could have used that while you go to school. You just said you graduated.
Right.
You had to learn something. You
gotta
had to
learn.
be taught. So
You gotta be taught.
your DNA didn't give you the blueprint.
I probably didn't handle that the best
Yeah.
way.
Well,
1
that's cool.
Thessalonians 5, verse 21. Prove all things.
Scripture say, prove all things. You gotta prove what you're saying. You can't just be like, it's in our DNA. So I'm like, prove it. How you find that? How you know if you're an indigenous person? What is it that the custom that you kept being an indigenous person? What is the things that you've done that was passed down to you or that was shown to us if we was the indigenous people? What are these things? You can't get into it. You can't dive into it. It's in his DNA. You can't prove nothing. You just basically just saying stuff, basically turn around and talk to a wall. When men don't understand it, they're gonna be like, all right, let's dive deeper. Where you find that information at so we can learn for ourselves.
Let me understand.
Then he came out that he was a 5%er. I ain't fully studied
He
on the
said
5%.
85% of the world something, and then he said 15% of the world
That's
is
not present.
But I'm like, that's not even good math, because you write at 100 right there.
Right. So it's like you already like you depending on other stuff.
Skip it around.
You think, how do you even know you in that percentile of knowledge? That don't even make
That's
sense.
prison rhetoric.
Yeah, that don't even just because you feel like you know it's in your DNA, just as you feel like you know what day it is or whatever, you the 5%, you 5% of the knowledge of the world.
I got it.
That don't make no
You got
sense.
you
What are y'all
got.
going off
You got
of?
it.
What are y'all reading? What customs do y'all have? How do you know right from wrong? He saw how do a kid out of his womb kill his mother? Like, what?
You're not even thinking.
That don't cross a child's
Your mind ain't even
Yeah.
thinking that.
They mind not even developed.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a terrible
They thinking about
analogy.
food. You thinking about
air.
food and air.
You know,
Yeah.
people kill their mom all the time. People kill their mom all the time.
Kids lie, kids steal.
Exactly.
Right.
You got to be taught right from wrong, man. I don't care what you're talking about. You can just think something right your whole life, but it's wrong. Like us in the world, thinking that Christianity is right, thinking these church going to church is right, thinking Islam, all these different denominations are right. But when you learn the scriptures and the truth of the Bible, you're like, oh, that's wrong. What I was doing was wrong.
And that's scary because he's spreading that.
Yeah.
Hopefully he don't have no kids. I mean, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause man, that'd be sad.
Everything is of the Lord.
Yeah,
The
I'm just
brother
saying
made
it's
a
spreading.
space for himself. He said he did time in prison. We know how that goes. Just learning from the scriptures. Why it's set up that way, because we didn't know why it was set up that way. The scriptures tell you that our people was in prison houses, gone. They that's where they at. A lot of our people. So we learned that, that's why it's set up the way it is. So that brother, the Most High not to deal with him on that level. He gotta
Sometimes
show
Jake
him.
get insecure when you start asking them questions they never really been asked before. You start asking them to go into certain things, they start feeling insecure because they feel like they don't know, so they just get emotional and start want to leave and this, that.
Oh yeah, talking about he from the streets. I gotta watch my back. Like, oh,
The brother didn't even want to
do all
move. He was
that.
kind of in
You
the
gotta do all
brother's
that.
personal space, and we probably should have dealt with it out the gate. But I mean,
He was cool at first.
Yeah.
But he kept moving, right?
yeah,
right.
it's like, come on, brother, like he can
Nice
like,
4 against 1, like
it's like it's not the streets,
Oh, is
man.
that what he said?
Yeah.
Like, we're not up here trying to be the street niggas, man. We're not up here trying to fight our people and hate our people. We do get passionate. We do talk a little bit loud because this is something that brothers believe in. It's been studied. We're trying to fight for this thing, man. You gotta fight for this truth, man. And they're gonna take it from you if you don't. Let me Genesis 32 and 24, 23. You gotta fight for your name, man. He wasn't just out there. He wanted that name. He wanted to be blessed. We gotta fight for that. You can't just walk around talking about it's in my DNA. You can't do that. It's not how this thing goes.
Right.
Maybe after you've learned and know, you're like, it's in me to know this. It's in me to be this way. Now you know why. Now you can prove why. You don't just go around and say it's in my DNA. He said it's in my DNA. I said, prove it. He didn't know what to do. He still found it. So it's like, yeah, like how do you know it's in your DNA? Like, what does that even mean? Bring it out.
When you say you indigenous, like what bloodline is that though? Like indigenous is just what is that? What did that go back to? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
he couldn't say. He couldn't answer.
What's the national?
That's what I was asking. Like,
Yeah.
what's y'all's customs? Indigenous people. What does that mean?
Yeah.
You can bring it out.
22 minutes.
32 and 24. That's like it. And they not born. Our forefathers, we weren't playing around, man. So our people, they play around with stuff and just say stuff. It's like, where did you learn that from? Where did you learn that from? That's what the question needs to be. All right, you learned it from so and so. Okay, prove like what you said. You don't have nothing that's can be proven. It's just like you just saying stuff. And it's hard to interact with you because now you're taking a defense mode because we got something that we believe in and we have to book back it. We got dictionary, we got pictures. It's like all facets of trying to get you to believe something is here. We got the internet, all this stuff. But then it's like you can't even jump to that. You can't even go into the internet and tell us what you're talking about. We gotta wake up, man. Stop believing stuff and going with stuff. I'm gonna bring it out.
There's Genesis 32, verse 24. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of day.
See that? And wrestled a man with him to the breaking of the day. Wrestling with a man, read.
And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh.
That's
And
right.
the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint as he wrestled with him.
His thigh is out of joint, man. He's still wrestling. He didn't care. He gonna go through all the pain. He gonna go through all the suffering. He gonna do whatever he gotta do to get this name. He gonna do whatever he gotta do to get this truth, man. Bring it out.
And he said, let me go.
Your
for the
thigh's out of
daybreak."
joint. Hold on, it's like it. Your thigh out of joint. It's like your whole everything is just your whole day. Your life is just changed. Like everything is stopped at that moment. Whether you got adrenaline or not, you come down, everything's over with. You got to call in to work. There's a whole bunch of stuff that got to happen. Somebody got to be there to help you. You got to probably learn how to walk again. You probably got to be taken care of. Somebody got to, bathe you probably. It's so much variables. Bring it out.
Medications.
Medication.
He said, let me go, for the day breaks. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me.
See that? He said, I will not let you go unless you bless me. I don't care if my thigh out of joint. I don't care. I want this blessing. I'm not going to let you go until it happens. When we know this is an angel, man. This is some strength that's different. You got to be tapped in to be able to wrestle with an angel. You just be locked in like that. Bring it out.
So like the angel was like, he ain't gonna let me go. I got a kind of injury so he'll let me go. Like,
yeah, that didn't work. It's almost like a pit bull. You say a pit bull, you kind of pry him away from whatever you bite him.
The bite get tighter.
Yeah, it's almost like he couldn't get off of you. Read.
And he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, thy name shall be no more called Jacob, but Israel.
But Israel, man. We got to fight for this thing, Israel. No matter what. You know, we can't go going around saying whatever. Can't go around and saying that this book ain't real. You gotta prove it, man. There's thousands of precepts, thousands of prophecies that are happening in the scripture that have happened in history that we can prove and believe in, other than just saying that it's in my DNA. We can prove these things. You have to prove what you said. You know, even if you don't have the knowledge of everything that's going on, you know what I'm saying? Be humble enough to be like, look, I don't know, I can't go there. I'm not that tapped in. But you know, I believe in the Most High, and that's what I believe, and I can prove some other stuff that we can go into. You know, you gotta kind of figure it out. You know, but don't go around just saying that anything and I have a proof to back it up. Bring it up.
But Israel, for as a prince has power with God and with men.
Israel, we are princes that have power with the Most High. That's a beautiful name. You know, we have power with the Most High. These other nations don't have that. We do. Read.
And with men has prevailed.
That's right. And with men, we have prevailed, man. We're gonna prevail with Israel. We're gonna prevail with us, man. You know, give me a Philippians 4:13. I'm sharp. We got power with the Most High, man. We just proved it. We proved it right there. Our name Israel. We got power with the Most High. So we can't just walk around saying anything. It's in our DNA. Now we can. We can go, yeah, it's in my DNA. Prove it. Well, it says it right here. We dive into it. You can go any deeper. Deuteronomy 28. We go into the prophecy, and we go into all. At the end of the day, we got faith, man. That's what it is. Bring it out, kid.
Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me.
With that, shalom.